Here for Mass Effect, starting into Mass Effect 2 as I just completed Mass Effect 1. This is gonna be good. Let me make sure real quick. I'd put myself as offline, or invisible rather. Alright. Mass Effect 2. The extras, options, sounds, the game sounds a little loud. Oh, let's see. Down to 40, I think. And then bring this to 80. I keep dialogue up because that's important. I want to run through these real quick so I can make sure that what I want is good. Let's see, calibration. It's fine. Gameplay. Subtitles on. Excellent. Okay. Alright. Import my Mass Effect 1 character. I'm a little confused by which one I want. Might be should be this one because it's the higher of the level, I think. Oh, I guess we'll find out. All right. Oh, and it gives me the chance. I can go through all that. Okay, cool. So I've seen Curve Fingway. Rank is 47. Soldier. Paragon. Rex survived Vermeer. Good. No, I killed Ashley. Okay, so maybe this is not the one I need. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna exit this and do a new game, and I'll just make a new character and I can do it from scratch. Kind of annoying. Do this. Alt F4. Force it to close. Let's see what the other import is. The level 43 one. Remembered I killed Ashley because of how she was treating the other races. It was not okay. So let's try that one. Let's see. Adept, okay. Rex survived. Ashley was killed in Vermeer. Council was saved. Captain Anderson. Okay, that's all accurate. Okay. Now we can really begin.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Alright, 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization over every 5,000 years, and I wasn't able to read everything. Shock, I know. It goes by so fast.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Not looking good.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
They'll be here.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Liara, I gave you an order. This is not the time to argue with me.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Shepard!
Get the hell out of here.
Like, we can argue later after we save everybody.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Alright, let's get to Joker.
Mayday! This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Come on, Joker.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Joker.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no.
Then you shouldn't argue with me. Oof, ouch. Save Joker though, so that's what matters. Mass Effect 2. Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes events of Mass Effect 1. Let's review the story so far. Yes. I've never done this, so this is kind of cool. Alright. Interactive backstory comic.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
One of my favorites.
A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little
Tali
named Tali.
Tali Zora.
A tech expert with a knack for hacking, She'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control, said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Katie. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Well, that was cool.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Ooh. Okay.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned. Alright, so I basically get to remake myself. Alright, so imported face, yes, I like that look. Alright, so soldier is what I was in the last one. Or it might have been adept. Let me see. Power training. Nope. Problem is adepts. I like that, but I don't like the fact that I can't use. I'm a sniper rifle person. So who's got snipers in this bit? So soldier obviously can use every sniper, every weapon out there. Infiltrator. Okay, that's more of like a stealth, the power one, I think. Okay, so it's the first two, right? Yeah, so it's yes, so it's the infiltrator or the soldier. So soldier, adrenaline rush, concussion shot, concussive shot, incendiary, and cryo disruptor ammo. So fire, ice, electric. I don't know, maybe I want to do a non-sniper rifle. I might go adept. Yeah, I'll go adept. Okay. I wish you like describe them. Back. Armor piercing could be good. I could try Reeve. I've never. Yeah, let's try Reeve. I wish, like I said, I wish it would describe what they are, but oh well. Alright. Is me.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Hey, Miranda.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity's off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
This should be fun. I'm gonna move a couple things around here real quick. This over here. Alright, test, still good. Excellent.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Alright, let me see. Singularity. 1. So Reeve, okay. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores my health and temporary health bonus. Double damage to armor and barrier. So I'm gonna put that as 2. And then warp is 3. Alright.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
So going to cover is not automatic. Good to know.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
All right. Gonna have fun working on my abilities.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements. Here come the
Ooh.
mechs. Use the grenade
Okay. Nice.
launcher to
They've seen us.
take the elevator down 1 floor.
That's cool.
Hurry! Get to the door. Run!
Hold spacebar to run.
Shepard, head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
What's in here? Got some creds.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
That's Miranda.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Alright, and that was Wilson. Okay. Those were the two that I saw when I became conscious.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
So Wilson, not a fan of Miranda.
You're up. Have a nice trip. Shepard, what the hell? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Nice
Things
shot.
must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Why are they attacking?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Lead the way.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
That's fair.
First step, let's
Under
finish off
attack.
these metal
Not exactly
bastards.
tempted to sit around and
Low on
talk.
thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Hey, nice to meet a fellow biotic. Hey.
They're falling back.
Teamwork.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
I still have questions.
Before we go anywhere, I need
Now that we're not under attack.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Cutting edge?
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Good to know. But the crew, what about the crew of the Normandy?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
That's fair. Time and place. Alright, let's go.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Alright. Let's do it.
Threat detected.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Impact imminent.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god! I'm hit! They shot me!
We're coming, we're coming.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion.
down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
I remember you.
The first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Alright, now before I do that, I want to see what's over here.
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs help.
Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, I've got sets number 4, so.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't trust any of you yet.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Maybe, maybe not.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Makes sense.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few
mechs away. How do I? All right, spacebar. I'm used to it being automatic.
Fastest way to the shuttle through those canisters. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Why would Cerberus save me?
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then, they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
Alright.
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Appreciate
Once
it.
we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Let's go.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Yeah, nothing else I can grab. Alright.
We've been spotted.
Stun him!
Good job.
Backup systems engaged.
Get them up. Make them that much easier to kill. All right. So how this bypass works is basically connect the dots. Well, it's a matching game. So So I put the same symbols together. The longer it takes, the less credits I get.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
All right. What's down here? Just back to where we started. Yeah, it is. Okay. Now we go into here. Then I can interact with the stuff at the door. Nope. All right. Time to get out of here.
Through here. We're almost at the...
What? Hello.
But you were...
Dead?
Nice.
What the hell are you doing?
Good shot.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Okay, what happens now?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since
True.
we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Location.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life?
Mhm.
Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
All right, let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's a good point. Got my sweet little Zoe on my lap.
Before we
hi.
meet the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Okay.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact.
All right.
Ask the questions.
2
Did you
years.
say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days.
Dang.
And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
I had no choice.
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action.
Yep.
It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Because she was being a brat to Liara.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to
I
save
set
as
the
many
whole
people
thing
as
up.
I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
I don't have
Other
crew members
tests
on my
really
crew
should run.
that are
Come on, Miranda.
not going to
Enough
work with
with
or
the
be entrusting with
And I can
and
vouch
fair
for
to
Shepard's
each other.
combat skills personally.
She was very
I suppose
biased.
You're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Alright.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. Hi. Casual appearance, okay. I like my N7 like that. And I can keep this the same because I'm gonna find more armor later on throughout the game, I'm pretty sure. But the colors I can change. Okay, so what do we got? Not bad. I like it. Naturally, I don't get to see him in person. Figures.
Commander Shepard.
Hello.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
True. What do we know?
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
Hope that man's not Joker.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Get the pleasantries.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Where do we start?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What are you expecting?
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alright. This unusual alliance with Cerberus. Kind of a cool room. Alright.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Do my best.
Don't worry. We'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
Is there a problem here?
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Alright.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
True. Jacob!
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Those colonists need my help.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Yes.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Yeah, it's
That's
fair.
all for now.
Yes, sir.
I like that being called sir. Remember who's in charge. AKA me.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Just do what I say.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies.
Doesn't
They were
matter.
completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
First priority is always survivors. After that, we can figure out what the heck happened. But first, see if anyone survived. Anyone can help us out. My awesome red hair. Alright, so weapons. Submachine pistol, heavy pistol, and the grenade launcher. I wonder, can I put these on the hop? Nope. Alright. Interesting fire schematic. Alright, let's go.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
I'll try to remember my abilities.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle. Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. Big activity. Shoot them before they take out the shields. There we go. Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, son of a...
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile.
All right.
Should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
All right. Fighting is going to be a little bit more difficult on this one than it was last one. All right. Onwards.
We've been spotted.
Bye. Oh.
Nice trip.
Good eye, Jacob. Quarians.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tally?
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
Hey, Tally.
Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Why did he come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable,
Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Sounds about right. Team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship.
I like this Tally.
Head for the warehouse through
She's
the
more in
center of
charge.
the
It's
colony.
awesome.
We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Looks like 2 years has given her a chance to get some command and some self-confidence among her people, which is awesome. Let's do
Make sure
it.
to keep in radio contact.
I'm game.
Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Yep. Let's lie.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Systems active. Excuse me. Rerouting power.
That was easy. Let's see. Give me my creds. All 2,000 of them.
Use overload on them.
There we go.
Oh, that was close.
Use overload on them.
Enemy down. Must overload their shields.
Don't tell me how to fight, you guys. Come on. Remember, I'm in charge.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Thanks, Tally.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Oh, she's got overload. Okay.
Lost shield.
Dropped him. Drop him. Got him.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks.
Working on it, Tally.
Reprogram the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Yep.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
All right.
Grabbing cover.
Heading to cover.
Take point.
Overload will take out
That's true.
the shields.
Good job, guys. We are that good. All right.
This is valuable.
Take that and that. That was iridium. Hey, Tally.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's
All right.
probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
As long as you're good where you're at, Tally. I got it from here.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
You're safe now.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Let's turn off his distraction then.
Have to hide. Max will protect.
Right mouse button. Okay.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Very much Paragon.
You didn't find us.
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Tell us what happened.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
And what's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Thank you, Vitor.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
Hey, Tally.
We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Of course, Tally.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
Yes, I am.
Good luck out there.
I am in charge.
If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress.
Thank you.
The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history.
Yeah, it's funny if you actually work with someone, they might actually help you. Yeah, exactly. Having friends pays off.
Do you ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat.
And whose fault is that?
More importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Who are they?
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Well, threat's real.
The collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions
Sorry about that, guys.
Even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Can't do it alone.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
We'll be ready.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
Morden Solus is my favorite Solarian.
Know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing secret.
He's so cool. And the second thing?
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Hey, Joker.
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh yeah. So good.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll
Yes, it is. Only one name will work. The Normandy. Heck yeah. And she's back. For round 2. Heck yeah. Good to be home.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Feels good.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Think we can do that?
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Nice.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Joker's not gonna like that, though.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Time to assemble our
Now that
team.
we've got that sorted out, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Cool. And choose the loadout from the ship. That's handy. Okay. First step, I guess, is to get the professor.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hey, Kelly.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Pleasure's mine.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay.
No.
Anything else?
Oh, that's good.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So you're a counselor.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're
Good to have you here.
With your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Sure. Alright, first official mission from within our ship. Alright. Go straight for the Omega 4 relay, guys. No, I'm kidding. Unexplored. Wait for the journal update to go away. Journals and codexes out of the way. Alright. This is how I get materials. I've got plenty of those, so I'm gonna avoid that for now. Let's go to Omega. I've got a few people I need to recruit. So far, I've only got Miranda. And Jacob. All right. So I like all of these. Let's see. Warp was that one. Singularity was good. So spend a point in there. Reeve was also really good. And I may as well up that too. Okay. Miranda. Let's up her passive stuff first. Same with Jacob. All right. No options for you guys. The arc projector for that. Jacob's got nothing. Miranda's got nothing. All right. Cool. It's handy that it's nice that I don't have access to everything right away. I have to find it first.
You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Uh-huh.
Leave Fargate now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Hey, Mocklin.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the terminal.
Alright, don't be condescending.
You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Sure.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Thank you, Edie. Hey, Zaid.
Please. You have to help me.
No, I don't.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
I should really look over all the dossiers.
That's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
Dang right we do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Nope.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Shock.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Sure.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
You wanna? Yep. Got him. Good shot.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Cool. Welcome to the team, Zaid. Okay, let's head over here first, the marketplace. Alright. Freaking tag. Okay, let's start down here. What do you got? Power damage 15, shield strength 10. Get the helmet. Save my credits.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
Alright, what do you got for me, Harriet? Ooh. That's cool. Grab you. Yes, I want that.
This might be useful.
That just looks cool. Alright. Got some cool things. I have to go to see Arya before I can just jump into the missions, so let's do that.
Explorerships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Ragnar ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
Come on, let me in.
Annoyed. Oh, they're so cool.
Get me another drink, love.
I'm busy.
Uh-huh. Hey, Arya.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Try it and you'll be skating the inside of your cola.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk, you get scanned.
You insist.
All you had to do was ask.
I don't ask.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
We have similar rules. I like it.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
Archangel.
Track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Half of Omega?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Sounds perfect.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Thanks.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Right? Now for the Solarian.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
I just tried to do that.
Paid and the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next?
You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure.
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Nope.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
How old are you?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself.
Let's see.
Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Alright. Now... time to leave. Kind of drunk.
Come on, let me in.
Alright, let's see. Is this the way to Archangel? Yep, transport. Alright.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
To Miranda and Jacob. Alright, shows all my stuff when I left Normandy, so it's all good.
It's about time they sent me someone who
Oh,
knows how to
actually
fight.
I have a new weapon I should have picked. Oh well.
They tell you what we're up against?
I know enough.
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Sounds good.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him. Sounds like a suicide mission to me. Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Cool.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already. Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
One thing at a time, Jacob.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Alright. I'm going to save... I wonder if I can... No, I can't. Okay. I'm going to save and then end it here for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the stream. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching my content. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like the video as always. I really appreciate the support. And I will see you guys later.